Greetings everyone and welcome back to Vane on hard difficulty. Now today what I want to do is I want to do some home defense. We're going to start building up our defenses. I'm going to put a wall down. We're going to see how that works out. And I also want to add something else if we have time. Now you might notice there's kind of a loud noise behind me and you know, I don't think I was supposed to put that inside the house. This is just an assumption. Yeah, this is the makeshift charcoal kiln, I think it is. And I don't think that's supposed to be inside. Yeah, I mean, just a general look at this means it should probably be outside. But then again, this has kind of got the same thing going. It's just not shooting smoke through the floor. The other one, that is. And the way this works is that you put logs in here and you get charcoal. It just takes a really long time. I mean, it takes a long time. That's been going for days. Can I actually pick that up when it's in operation? Because that's kind of what I want to do. Oh, okay, hold on a moment. Because I have a spot for it. I just didn't know whether or not it was going to let me do that or not. I was going to put it next to this. Hold on a minute. We'll see if it's still actually operating. It's still going. Okay, do we have the stuff in here? Yes, we do. Good. All right, then that's fine. Oh, and I do have, I have wood scraps in here, and it is telling me that I'm going to get excellent compost in 1 day. It says 1 day. I just put it in, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be just 1 day. All right, here's the plan. Here's the plan. I'm going to put a wall here coming out, and I'm going to build a wall across, and of course there's going to be a door. I was thinking, do I want to do the big door, but I don't think I really have to. And then I'm going to take it like to here. Now I'm going to leave the opportunity for having doors here to have maybe an extra connection to protect this side. But I mean, that's what I'm going to start with. And here's something else I want to do. I want to get rid of at least these because somewhere in there is broken glass. And I have a feeling I have to tear everything down in order to remove it, repair it, whatever. I just want the broken glass gone. It's costing me a lot of scars. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get the things that I need in order to build. Where is it here? Oh, actually, it's this. Okay, so we're going to skip the first 2 tiers and we're going right to this one. Except, of course, for the little ledge. This is something for you to stand on when you're looking over the wall. Clearly, I don't need to do anything like this. All right, we'll look at the fence. And this is obviously going to need limestone. It's going to need reinforced wooden planks. I have a bunch of those. Screws. Screws might end up becoming a problem. I haven't refilled my screw supply in a while. Where are my nails? Okay, I got 250 nails here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to split the stack. Right? I know I have some here, but I do need them here. As a matter of fact, I may end up building some. Hold on a minute. Back to this. No, not this one. Actually, oh, I didn't take it. I just split it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so take that, put that over there. And let's put this in here. Because, of course, I have the ability... Oh, wait a minute. Did I drop that on the floor? Yeah, I did. I drag and dropped it into the wrong place. Actually, why don't I just do that? Right, now I can make screws because I have the recipe. I actually think I have 3 more. Wait a minute. Keep going until you can't stop. Because if I do, I might as well just use them. Yeah, I have 3 more. Well, I have 2 more. But, I mean, if you just read them, you get experience. See that? Since I already have it, it doesn't even matter. And what is this one? Do I have that one? I don't know. Why don't we just read it anyway? And that one is another one. Read that. I'll go back and do these guys later. Whichever ones I need. Okay, so let me think about this. Reinforced wooden planks. I know I need those. I think I need the reinforced wooden rods as well. So I'm just going to take those with me. And of course, I'm going to need the actual bricks. How much carry space do I can bring 2 stacks? So that shouldn't be a problem right there. Right. Actually, they're 100 each. So yeah, we'll just put 1 back. I'll come back for more if I need them. I probably don't need that many bricks. It's everything else I kind of need. You know, like screws. I gotta check to see if there's any, see right there, I got 126. So I'll just take those for now. All right, let's just take a quick look around in here for what we're going to need in terms of the power drill. Okay, power drill. I do want to do the door. All right, I'm going to need the brackets, the reinforced brackets. I have to go to the other workbench on the top for those. Well, the chest next to them, because that's where I built them. The windows. Do I have what I need for the windows? Yes, I do have what I need for the windows. Let's see. I think that should do for now. I do need the drill, right? It was the drill. Going down to here. Yeah, power drill. Pretty sure. The power drill, it's electric. It's got 91%. Not that I think it actually matters at this point. Okay. And of course, yeah, it's misty. All right, like I said, we're going to be sticking around, except we may end up going for something. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to destroy the door. And I'm going to take out the windows, too. Okay, broken glass. Okay, so I cleared away the broken glass. Is there any more broken glass? Okay. And I was wearing the firefighter gloves, so there's no problem. Okay, so that should be done. All right, let's see about putting the windows in first. Limestone brick. What am I missing? Wait a minute, didn't I pick up the power drill? Okay, I didn't pick up the power drill. I thought I picked that up. Let's go back to drill. I mean... Oh, that's a power driver, not a drill. I should have gone 1 more extra. There we go. All right, I'll just take, I'll take this one, which does mean I have something that I don't want. Industrial driver. I guess it doesn't matter right now. All right, let's just verify that when I switch over to here, I have things that are lit up. What is wrong with the door? Oh, the brackets. Right. I think I have them over here somewhere. Yeah, reinforced metal brackets. I might as well just grab the big stack. Not that I think it's going to be a problem. It's just that I do have the carry weight. And I'd rather not run back in. Okay, so let's deal with this first, because this would be the first line of defense. All right, so we'll go with the windows. Okay. Okay, so break out of that. And then let's go with the door. And yeah, I'm going to go with the window. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I got to make sure that I do the right ones down here. Okay, so that's going to be the door with the window. And we're going to put this right here. There we go. And I probably can't open that from the outside. All right, so those are the limestone bricks. Okay, so let's see about this. I'm thinking that I'm going to start from here, and I know you can connect them and swing them around, so this is probably going to be very messy, but as long as it seals properly... Oh, and here's the thing. Zombies can climb, so doing one, just one, is probably not going to do anything. Unless, of course, we put another level on the top, or barbed wire. I do have the capability of putting a barbed wire top on them. So I'm probably going to go with that for the moment. We'll have to see how things work out. It's just would be nice if we had better defenses. Maybe that's going to be coming in the future, you know? Maybe automated turrets, that would be nice. But you know what? I would take spikes. Really, I would indeed. Being able to put like maybe the barbed wire strips on the bottom too would also be very nice. All right, so let's see about walls, because I want walls. I don't want those zombies coming in here. No, I don't. All right, let's see. Okay, this will probably be the most troublesome one. But as long as... Okay, like here out. Take it all the way to the edge, right? Okay, I'm just like moving it really so. Look at right there. Now the problem here is you can't move them, right? There's only destroy from this point on. Okay, but I do. Oh, I wanted that on the outside. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just it would have looked better to have that on the outside. I mean, it's not really. Like I said, there's nothing I can do about it at this point. I would have to destroy it, and I would lose materials on that. Okay, so let's continue here. This should be easier. Let's see if that is a thing. Oh, yep, right there. See, it kind of like interlocked there. And it interlocked in there. Okay, do I want to go... I think at this point... Oh, what am I missing? I am missing limestone bricks. Okay, that's fine. I'll go down and get some limestone bricks. I have a lot of them. Okay, I'll take a 50. And can I take the 30 on top of that? I mean, I'll be moving slowly. But, you know, the thing is, I'm going to be using them so that my weight is going to even out fairly quickly. All right, so we're going to go across from here. Okay. All right, so let's see about going back to the fence and build. All right. Okay, probably not that side. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to get this to behave. There it is. All right, now I guess we could just go that way. I guess you really have to get the first one down for it to all work out nice, and I didn't do that. They can look at wood. The zombies, that is. All right, let's keep it going. See, basically you just kind of like push it into... See, what these are is these are the utility boxes. They're telling me the range because there's one in the garage and there's one right in here. As a matter of fact... Oops. Where is it? Yeah, it's right there. See the yellow one? That's what this little ring is so that it will be protected. It's just a little bit annoying at the moment. All right, right there. Okay. Now, when I get close to this, I am going to want to put a door in. I don't know if it's going to nicely link up. Okay, so let's break out of that. Okay, so this is what we have so far. All right, so the plan, as I said, is to come over to here. If we have to, like, eke it in a bit, we'll do that. We'll see how it works. I have experience of this from Ranch Simulator. All right, so now, of course, I need a door. Now, I could use the big one, you know, the big door here, the fence door, the gate. It's just that I'm just going to be walking in and out. It's not going to be a problem. The vehicles are going to be on the other side. So let's just go with this one right here. I'm just hoping it's going to be very nice and... Okay. This. I hope that that's straight. Okay, and my construction's up to 93. Wait a minute. For a minute, I thought I saw a zombie standing there. And my crafting went up to... Well, I think I'm still making things down below. The screws. Maybe they're done. All right, so let's see. We might be running out of stuff fairly soon. How are we doing? Okay, I got a couple of those. I'm great with these. It's the reinforced wooden planks that might be a problem. All right, well, let's just keep going here. Oh, that was bad of me. I did the wrong one. Yep. Okay. I'm not even sure which one that was, but fortunately, I got it in time. Okay, hopefully that's not going to be in the way. Yeah, that's the problem when you see stuff like this and you go, okay, let me click on that. No, it's this one down here. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was looking at it too, and the requirements were, yeah, not what I was looking for. All right, so let's see here. Yep, there we go. All right, and this one here. Okay, how close are we? All right, one more and then I'll look. Okay, I think we can start eking this around now. Unless, of course, I'm actually out of something. Yeah, I'm out of limestone bricks. Okay, well, that shouldn't be an issue. While I'm doing that, I should probably identify anything else that might be a problem, though. So let's see. Reinforced wooden planks, probably not a bad idea. Okay, screws are fine. So I need the limestone bricks, and I'm probably going to need some more reinforced ones. I mean, if I have to make them, I will. I would just prefer if I had them. Reinforced. Okay, there's 14 there. Now, are there any in here? Wooden logs. Okay, so how many of these guys can I make? Reinforced wooden planks. I could probably make a bunch of them. Okay. Let those guys be made. All right. So I've actually finished that one. And yeah, I do have a bunch of them. I can't see I'll bring it anyway. I was about to say I can't see myself needing both of them. But you never know. You never know. Okay, so now this might be messy. All right, all the way down here. Build. Okay, and here, and then let's take it around. I'll try to point it in the general direction. Like I said, this is likely to be messy. This. Okay, I'm hearing the wind. Wind howling. Okay, I can actually do that one. Do I want to take it out a little bit, though? Okay, you know what? If I could see it from this direction, I'd probably be better off. Like that. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna be able to... Oh, is it just gonna be... Oh, Lord. Hold on a minute. I mean... Let's just see. Actually, that worked out pretty well. You know, if I brought it over a little bit more, it would have been perfect. You know, in time, I may fix that. However, I think at the moment, that's going to be good. Here's the question. Can I make the door? All right, once again, this... Oh, that's the wrong tier. Wrong tier. This one right here. I don't think I need a window door here. What I need here is a good solid door. So let's make a good solid door. All right, and boom, there we go. Okay, so I have a wall. And I do have space inside the wall. All right, you know, I don't need any of the items I'm currently carrying anymore. All right, so let's put the heavy stuff away. Bracket. Metal brackets. I'll put the bricks back downstairs where I got them. Put that in there. And you can have the screws too. Oh! No, it's actually nails I need. It's nails I need. Because there is something else. There's a couple of things I want to build. And then we're going to go on a little trip. Because there is something that I heard about. And I have actually seen. And I think that we want to try that. Definitely want to try that. All right. How am I doing for weight? Weight's fine. Weight's fine. Okay, and this thing is still making the planks. That's fine. I'm getting experience for that. do we have anything in here? Oh, the fur pelts. I can take the fur pelts out because they're done. I still don't know what I need fur for. Maybe some kind of a winter thing? Question, what temperature is it right now? It's 45 degrees at nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That tells me that things are probably going to get cold fairly soon. Hold on a minute. What am I doing? I can't do anything at the moment. Oh, we have guests coming. Did they hear about my wall? Did you hear about my wall? Okay, yeah, seriously, are they coming because of the wall? Alright, I mean, it's only 2. No, there's more. Hold on, man. That's interesting. I wonder if that attracts them. Huh. Interesting. Alright, here's the thing. No, I don't care what you're carrying. I want you off of my lawn. Get off my lawn. Oh, I am gonna need, Is this? Oh, that's the campfire. Okay, so this thing is still going. Yeah, this thing just takes an eternity. You know, and it does give charcoal. Alright, let's put that in there and close that up. Now, I was putting stuff away, but I forgot I wanted to grab a couple of things. I think I got some wood scraps in here. I got some wood scraps in here, and I got some nails in here. See, I want to see over the wall. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see over the wall. Boom. Now, like I said, I might as well just make this because it essentially has the same function as these other ones. I mean, do you really want to make a metal bench to step on inside of your wall? Why? I mean, is it going to make it stronger somehow? Who cares? Okay, so let's just see. Maybe like here. I'm just trying to be careful here. Okay, and I'm thinking that I can do something like this. Hold on a minute. Okay, so the thing is, the idea is to see over the wall, but yeah, that's not good enough. So let's just do this. Build. Because I'm willing to bet, yep, that'll work. I saw green. Hold on a minute. Up. It wants to fall. I just want the green. Okay, wait a minute. Careful. Right there. There we go. Okay, and we do have somebody else coming. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, so this will allow me to see over the wall. I do have another idea, though. That's why we're going someplace. But first things first. I put the screws down, didn't I? Wasn't here, but I do need barbed wire. Were there any more? Screws, there they are. See, the problem is that guy's just going to be able to jump right over the fence. And that's kind of an issue. Where'd he go? There you are. Let's see. Now, I do believe that if we go over to defense... Okay, so we have the barbed wire and we have screws. That's what we need. Build. Okay, so here's the thing. I do believe that this fellow is going to be able to jump right over our wall. So I do want him to pay for this terrible thing that he's going to do. Okay, so where is he anyway? Okay, here he comes. I am going to pull out my my good friend. Boom boom. Okay, he's still walking. Okay, is he gonna... Okay, he's having problems. Now he doesn't have a face. Right, so the thing is, if they get delayed or they get knocked off of that, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, we have somebody coming here too. I really do wonder whether or not it's actually attracting enemies. I mean, that would be interesting. All right. Okay, so there is something else I want to get. All right, where are you? Just destroy him. Because I have heard that it will be very useful, and I do happen to know where I can find one. All right, so I will be looking for others in the future if it works out. Yeah, I'm taking this one with me. It's kind of silly to just keep using one broken vehicle over and over again without using another one. Okay, don't hit the car. Hit the box truck. Okay. And away we go. Okay, so you're running. Now you're dying. Well, dying a second time. Okay, so where are we going? Well, that is a surprise. Okay, and we're here. Remember this? New York State Transportation Department, something to that line. Because I do happen to remember what I want is in here. Very vividly. So if this works out, we're going to have to see about other warehouses that might provide what it is that I want. By the way, this thing is a lot faster than the other one. Okay, and it looks like I want to punch something. Hold on a minute. There we go. All right, you know what? I'm just going to leave the engine on because why not? Can I open this? Yes. Okay, so what is it that I'm looking for? This. Now I need to be very careful not to accidentally destroy it. Okay, so does that look like a watchtower to you? It looks like a watchtower to me. All right, here we go. Yeah, you put one of those on the little footstools that we're using, and I think that'll work out very well. All right, so hopefully it stays on. I don't want that thing jumping off along the way. All right, nice little turn, nice little turn. Okay, so let's get this back and continue to work on our defense. There is something else I want to do, though, too. See you back at the farm. All right, and we are approaching home here. Not here. Not here. Over here. Yeah, spikes would be nice. Just some kind of thing. Even just letting us put the barbed wire on strips on the bottom or something like that. Okay, so let's go in here. And we'll shut this down. All right, I'm going to leave that there for a moment because I want to try something. Do we have spotlights? I'm going to have to see if we have spotlights. I'm seeing if I put this down here. Let's just put one of these guys back up again. All right, this way. Okay, back there. Okay. Now this is the challenging part. Not destroying it. Move! Okay. Okay, which side? Okay, this side here. Okay, careful. Maybe like there. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. I might have to put something down below. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that would work out pretty well. So if I can get a couple more of those, put one over there. You know, that way I can have the barbed wire, but I can actually look over it too. You know what I mean? I think that'll work out good as a watchtower. I mean, I could have one in here and then have one over here. Now, before things get too dark, there is something that I want to do. First, I want to verify something. Notice I'm doing this before the barbed wire. Okay, yes, I can crawl on top of this. All right, that's what I wanted to do. I want to do this now. Okay, I am going to move this. You know, it's funny. I really don't need more than just one, but I probably should get another one. Because it's a matter of the battery. I mean, if I just had another battery, then I would double my energy potential. But obviously, what I'm doing here is I want to get it off the ground. All right, it's probably gonna be floating. But you know what? I'm okay with that. All right, now I have broken the connection, and I do believe I have to do it from the inside out. Yeah, what are you up to? Oh, he's done. Okay, so I'm going to take this and put those there, and then I'm going to extinguish. Ingredients aren't flammable. Okay. By the way, you put the wood logs in there, and then you just ignite, because it's obviously burning the wood log, right? All right, I want to do this, even though it's not going to show an indication. All right, obviously we're doing this from the battery. All right, this connection is now dead. Remember, this one goes to the gas generator on the ground here. This one is now dead, so I'm going to add a new connection. Because if I'm going to put walls down there, then obviously I don't want to do a wall around a solar panel, because it won't see any sun because it's sitting behind a wall. There we go. Right, I mean, if it's down here and I put a wall around it eventually, that's a problem. It's not really a water issue. It would be a sun issue, because that's the whole power thing going on. Yeah, getting kind of dark now, ain't it? And it's 39 degrees. Okay, does everything freeze? I mean, is all my water just freeze over? That's actually a very serious issue. Even though I brought these 2 containers from the other farm, and each one of these guys has the full 6600. But I mean, I don't want all that water to just go away. All right. I may build another... Okay, did someone jump over my fence? All right, hold on a minute. Yeah, connected to the solar panel. All right, hold on a minute. Are they coming from the back? Where are you? I just heard somebody going, "Rrr." They might be trying to get in through the... Yeah, the combination of night and the mist is really causing issues, isn't it? Yeah, you know, they do seem to be coming, don't they? Yeah, they do. I guess they're just in the back. Hold on a minute. Where are you? There you are. Splatto. And then, of course, get over my lawn. I'll chop down some more trees and I'll put some more logs in there. By the way, if you wonder, wait a minute, why do you care about charcoal? You know, coal, endless amounts of coal. Yeah, about that. I found out something between episodes that I was not aware of. Either there's a bug or they fixed the bug. Because I went down to the mine that we were at before to get some coal. Yeah, they don't respawn anymore. You know, that makes sense. I'm okay with that. But it does mean that I was going to need charcoal from that point on, if I'm going to be running my forge, among other things. So, yeah, try to keep that in mind in the future. Okay, how am I doing? I'm drowsy. I'm also a little thirsty. I did fill the insulated rain catcher. I think it has about 4,200. I filled it using, I think it was the beer keg from the ones that were out there. But I am really going to have to get serious about that. So we'll have to see. I might have to move some things inside and then maybe think about that kerosene heater. I'm going to have to gather around because I know I have a bunch of them around. I grabbed them and then I put them somewhere. I have to say, I wish I had access to bigger boxes, even if they required metal or something like that. And we still have company. Yeah, I heard company. You know, I've never had this kind of issue before. Okay, come on up. Come on. Come on. Okay, I am interested. Can he get in? Yes. Right, I mean, it will slow them. I don't know, maybe I should go with the second level? Alright, we're gonna have to see about that. It's just, I've never had this kind of attention before. So I am wondering, did he fall on the outside? I guess he fell on the outside. I've never had this kind of attention before, so I'm wondering whether or not they're being attracted by the wall. Maybe I would have been safer if I hadn't done it in the first place. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So we at least have the beginnings of a defense going here. And I went and I got myself a little watchtower thing. They apparently can pop up in some of the warehouses, so I'm going to have to be keeping my eyes open for that in the future. I may have to make a second level. We'll have to see how that works out. They get kind of slowed down by the barbed wire, but apparently they do make it over. So we'll have to see what we can do about defenses. Once our defenses are more solid, we'll turn up the spawn rate and we'll see what happens. They do seem to be getting attracted this way, don't they? Yes, they do. And you know what I can't help but notice? Pleasant smell. I haven't cooked since yesterday. Whenever you do the cooking over here, you cook good stuff like I've been doing with meats and the pumpkins. Yeah, the smell just kind of hangs out for a long period of time. It's up to 56% over there. Yeah, just come over here and smell nice things. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.